All right, YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about my top 3 things that I wish I knew before I started working out and going to the gym. I've been working out since I was 18, 19. I probably started taking it more seriously. So I'm 23 now, so I've been going to the gym for several years. And so I just wanted to inform you guys on 3 things that I wish I would have known when starting. So if you're someone who's, just starting or want to start, getting into the gym, I think if you implement these top 3 things, it's going to massively improve, the results that you get, understanding on working out and getting into the gym in general. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, now the first thing I want to talk about that I think is super important, and things that I still do to this day, is finding a structured workout routine. Now, when I first started working out in the gym, I didn't know what to do. I saw cable machines, I saw dumbbells over there, I saw kettlebells over here, I saw barbell racks over there, I saw lat pull downs over there. I saw all these different machines in the gym, and I did not know what to do. So what I used to do in high school was I would just bench press, do arms, maybe legs. Honestly, would do a little bit of everything, like every single day. So I do not recommend doing that because you're not going to be properly training, the muscle groups that need to be worked on, and you're going to fatigue yourself. And so it's better to have a structured workout routine when you start to lift. Just because you know exactly on what days you're hitting what, and so there's no second guessing what you're doing. You don't know if you're hitting legs this day, you don't know if you're hitting arms this day. So it's very good to have a structured work routine, not just for the mental clarity, as if you know what you're doing, but also for progression, right? When you have a structured routine, your recovery is going to be a lot better, which is very important. Because although we are in the gym trying to get stronger, you're actually breaking down those muscle fibers, and you're going to be actually sore after you work out. That's why you're sore, because you're breaking down, you're providing that stimulus from the gym that's breaking down your muscle. So when you're outside of the gym, this is the time where you recover, make sure you're ready for your next lifting day, your next strength training day. So it's very important for recovery reasons, and then also it's just good to understand what days you're hitting what exercise, right? And not only just what you're hitting, let's say you're hitting legs Wednesday, on Wednesday you're gonna be hitting legs, but exactly what exercises, exactly how many sets, and exactly how many reps you are doing. This is gonna make everything so much easier. So not only do you know what body part you're working, but you're also, or muscle group, but you also know what exercise you're doing as well. And if you start with that right there, with a structured workout routine, it's going to make all of the difference, especially when you are just starting out. All right, now tip number 2 is going to be to focus on form over weight. So form is very important, and it's always going to supersede weight as important, because although we're trying to get stronger in the gym, and it may be fun to lift heavy weight, or for ego purposes, the gym can also be very dangerous if done improperly. That's why a lot of gyms have you sign waivers when you work out, or when you first sign up for a membership, just because it is very dangerous, right? I've seen a lot of crazy things happen in the gym, whether you're not wearing the proper shoes, you're wearing sandals and you drop a dumbbell on your foot. A lot of things can happen in the gym. So when I first started working out, everyone was stronger than me. I felt really weak. And so that kind of hurt my ego, because, I didn't want to feel like the weakest one. But in reality, we're all going to be weak when we're first starting out. Some obviously stronger than others. Maybe you just have crazy genetics. You're just benching a plate, in 6th grade or something. But for majority of people, we're not going to be as strong, when we start working out. So don't let your do not ego lift, okay? Ego lifting is when you try to push more weight than you can handle, just because you don't want to feel bad for yourself. But really, when you focus on form, you're going to be able to progress not only faster in your lifts, but also a lot safer. okay? And I'll just give you this example just so you can put this in your mind for perspective, is that let's say you are trying to lift a lot of weight, okay? But you injure yourself, your shoulder, you pull a muscle, or your shoulder's just strained, or your chest, you pull a chest, you pull a muscle in your chest, right? You're gonna be out of the gym for over a month, let's say 4 or 6 weeks, okay? Just for an example, those 4 to 6 weeks that you're out of the gym, you are not gonna be working out, okay? So if someone were to just take their time, over the long term, they're gonna be a lot more stronger, and a lot more healthier joint wise, and it's just gonna be a lot better situation. So do not let your ego get into your lifting. Really focus on form, okay? Because you do not want to hurt yourself. And then if you do hurt yourself, like I said, you're gonna be out the gym, waiting to recover, while you could have been still in the gym, progressing, okay? So do not ego lift. Focus on your form first. Once the form is good, slowly and surely increase the weight as you go. And this is gonna be the best case scenario for long-term results. All right, now the third most important thing, in my opinion, once it comes to working out and getting stronger in hypertrophy, slowly increasing the weight and reps over time, the best way to do this, after you include all those other 2 tips that I gave you, the third tip, you're going to want to track your workouts, okay? Track your workouts. Trust me, I do this to this day. I track every workout that I do. So let's say Monday I'm doing the upper body. I'm gonna have all of the exercises in my iPhone in the notes section. And then I'll just track, the exercise I'm doing and the reps and sets, or in the weight I'm using as well. So very easy. I'm pretty sure all phones have like a notes section in their, in the phone, or you could download an app if you don't have it, but I have an iPhone and there's a notes app that comes with it. So like I said, every workout that I do, I track all of my lifts, how much weight I'm doing, reps and sets. And so what this allows you to do is that you're not guessing how much weight you should be doing that day. And it's more clear to you when you should increase the weight, because if you hit the top end of a working set on all of your sets, that means you're obviously it's time to increase the weight, because you're doing reps that you need to do for all of your sets. So that's when it's time to increase the weight, and then start at the bottom range of the set and slowly work yourself up. And so when you are just tracking these, especially for people who are working, doing push-pull legs, or like a 5-6 day workout routine, it's gonna get very complicated very fast on all these different exercises, all these different sets you're doing, all these different reps you're doing. There's no way you can just remember how many reps, how many sets you do for every workout for every week. You know what I mean? You might remember your bench press, you might remember this, but don't focus on just trying to remember when you can just write it down, okay? Just write down the exercises that you're doing, the reps and the sets, and this is gonna help you and allow you to progress much faster, just because you are aware of, what you're lifting and how much you're lifting, and, in reps, so it's gonna be my top 3 tips. If you implement these top 3 tips, I literally promise you that it's gonna help you progress so much faster in the gym. And these are still things that I do to this day. And so, after several years of training, this is something that's came to my attention, that people that I look up to in the fitness industry, these are the principles that they apply. So if you want to take this advice, if you don't, it's up to you, but promise you, like, if you're not doing these things, it's just gonna hold you back, prevent you from, growing as fast as you could. So without further ado, that's gonna be it for this video. Just wanted to give you guys top 3 tips, nothing too crazy or too overwhelming. Just implement these 3 tips, and I promise you it's gonna really help you and pay off in the long run. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, comment any questions, concerns, or comments. And so if you like this video, hit the like button. Also subscribe to the channel, please. If you like this content, we're putting out a lot of content just like this, fitness related. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.